have a little panel discussion where we're going to call some other wonderful guests on. Where would you be comfortable? Here? I don't know what to say. Any specific seating? Or? And so one of the things that Baby Dove has also done is that they've conducted a global survey in 6 countries, the UK, the US, India, Brazil, China and Mexico. And the survey is called Real Mums Heard, Real Mothers Heard. And when I was reading some of the statistics from the survey, again I felt really reassured because having done my show for 6 years, I have a lot of parents who come on the show. In fact, some of them are sitting here. So people who've been on the show are here and they'll continue to come because we have celebrity and non-celebrity guests. And a lot of what I read in the survey is reiterated by what I hear from these real mothers. And one of the startling things, which I think is a global phenomena, is 9 out of 10 mothers are actually extremely stressed to become a perfect mom. Now the whole fact that perfect itself is a subjective word, and what is perfect, the fact that this is something that causes so much anxiety is really startling. A few really strange or interesting statistics that came out of this was that one I found particularly funny is that 66% of times a mother and a mother-in-law's advice will be different. So it's quite interesting because for any daughters who are also daughter-in-laws, if your mom is saying one thing and your mother-in-law is saying something else, you're kind of stuck in the middle in a often sticky situation. So I think that's quite a revealing statistic. Another thing which is very interesting is India actually has the highest number of women, 57% of women, sorry, 54% of women who actually want to go back to work, which I thought was really interesting. But it also, India also has the highest number of women, 67% of women who go back to work and feel guilty about it. So all these things I thought were really interesting, and again, because I do this on the show all the time, it was really nice to see numbers that validate so much of what we actually hear in real life. So to talk more about this, we'd like to invite renowned and wonderful clinical psychologist Varkha Chelani to please come on stage. Thank you, Varkha. We're going to do what I like doing best, which is moderating a little discussion like we have on the show. And this is also going to feature as a Tara Sharma Show Baby Dove special. I think everyone here has said...
feature on your show, finally.
See? And guess who my last guest was? Her husband. So we heard his point of view. So now I'm going to see if what he says matches what you said. But he was very complimentary of you. So you have to return that. But basically, I think everyone's thrown up some really interesting points. The global survey has statistics that are really interesting, and we're going to discuss that a bit more. We're also going to then open it up to all of you. So if you have any burning questions, as I said, some people here have been on the show. I can see one right there, Ruchi, of First Moms Club. So we've got lots of, I know, mommy communities and people who are experts in the field. Another thing I always say when I host my show is I'm no expert. I'm a regular mom. I'm learning all the time. I make millions of mistakes. I question myself all the time. My kids are now 5 and 7. Just last night I was almost in tears because I did something that I think was wrong. And my husband had to say, relax. And now that my kids are older, they say, Mama, chill. So I think, you know, this anxiety kind of does go with you. So I think we'll start with this anxiety question. So Jeans, starting with you, when you were pregnant and perhaps soon after you had your first son, did you have anxiety? Did you feel people would stress you? Sometimes almost intentionally, you know, people coming to say, are you ready? Are you prepared? Yeah. Did that happen?
You know, Tara, even if they didn't do it intentionally, by a certain conversation in the room, I would get stressed. Certain things that, am I doing it the right way?
Yeah.
There's certain things, see, as in life, I think whether you're a woman or whether you're an individual or whether you're a human being, you all come with a certain set of qualities, and being a mom is no different. You come with another set of qualities, and which may not be the same as you, or you may not be the same as me. But when you're in that room and everyone's discussing about certain things, you're like, am I doing the right thing? Because maybe I'm not doing what that mom is doing, you know.
Yeah.
And that questioning yourself, which I think is also important in a certain way. I think it's nice to question yourself once in a while. I just think it's not nice to lose confidence in yourself. And I think the first 2 months go in with a lot of things. I mean, be it breastfeeding or be it, you know, choosing the right kind of products. Everything makes a difference to a new mom, and also the fact that she's gone through so much, and you know. But I think after that, what I realized is my child can only be happy if I'm a happy mom.
Absolutely. I think
so. Yeah, so that's one of the things where I decided that, yeah, everyone's trying to help out and no one means bad. Probably I'm taking it in the wrong way, or, you know, someone else is. But I need to filter just like I would do in life.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, you get a zillion opinions even when you're an actor or even when you're not.
Yeah.
But eventually you have to do what works for you, and you will go wrong. It's not like you won't go wrong. There'll be days that you will do the wrong thing, but you'll correct yourself, and so what? That's what happens with being a mom as well.
Yeah.
You don't intentionally set out to do anything. I mean, I'm sorry, you all have loads of experience, I'm sure, but from my little 2.5 years, this is what I feel, and you know, I like feeling that way. I like feeling a sense of, you know,
So may I come in
at
here?
any point in time. Yeah, sure, maybe it's a bit restrictive and you can't go out on a Wednesday or a Friday, but so what?
Yeah,
I
and
mean, I
sometimes
don't
you-
think that's
you
a bad
stop
thing.
even wanting to,
Yeah,
actually.
you stop
feel
wanting
like-
to. You'll still enjoy a Saturday better. You'll enjoy Monday probably better when you go out. It's just about being content, I think, at the end of the day.
Right.
And yeah, honestly, like if a product like Baby Dove teaches you that you can be rest assured that this baby wipe is a good baby wipe and this soap is a good soap, then mentally you're so much more at peace. So I think it's important to gather the right kind of info from my pediatrician. I'll take them there. I'll explain to them, I'll talk to them. I think as much as we are evolving as moms, they are evolving as grandmoms. It's their first time too, you know.
Yeah.
So, though this entire process looks all complex and, you know, crazy, and you can't work and you can't do this and you're doing the wrong thing and it's really simple. It's just up to you to make it that simple.
Working on it. I called it the Tara Sharma Show because I always thought maybe when I'm 70, I'll say Tara Sharma Show Diaries of a Grandmother. You know, so I think I'll keep doing it. I love doing it. I love chatting to people. I love hearing people. I like moderating discussions. So it's nice for me that a brand like Baby Dove approaches me to do what I love. The big advantages is that you work on your own time. You know, so just now, this event is planned. I'll reach home by the time my children reach home. Everything is planned like that. When you work on the film, you have to be ready to go for shoots for a long time. And also, I think everybody is different. Some people can do it easily. I'm slowly finding my way, and if I get a good offer, I would love it.
Thank you so much, Tara.
Thank you. Thank you.